Celtics Nation, what is good? Welcome back to the Bleed Green Film Room, and we are back breaking down another game. Yesterday, the Celtics took on the Bucks and got destroyed, but the day before that, we actually had a very intense game. Now, in this video, I want to break down some film from Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum's 80-point win, an unbelievable game where they fought from behind in the end and got a huge win in Boston, keeping their win streak alive at home. On this play specifically, what we're going to get is an off-ball pin down screen here by Derek White, but we're going to see a slight pause here by Anthony Edwards. Now, what this does is create time and space for Jaylen Brown. See how he slightly just waits, looks at the ball, wants to know where it's going. I don't know if that's lazy defense or just, waiting to see what Drew Holiday wanted to do, but either way, gives Jaylen Brown a somewhat open look. Now, if you guys haven't heard, Jaylen Brown has been training with a guy named Lethal Shooter. If you guys don't know who that is, it's a trainer who really just specifically focuses on shooting the basketball. Now, Jaylen Brown over the past few weeks has been shooting lights out from three, and in this game specifically, the man was shooting amazingly. Now, it was a tale of two halves. Again, I do really like this play here by Boston. Again, get one of your playmakers the ball early on in this game, does it, and he ends up having an unbelievable first half here for the Boston Celtics. I think he put up like 35 points total, but it was absolutely deadly in this game. Shout out to Jaylen. We need to keep running plays like this and getting our guys open looks. If we do that, I think we're going to win a lot of games. Now, in this video, I primarily just want to break down this film. I want to show you guys why Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown might not be the best duo in the NBA, but team chemistry-wise, man, these guys have been lighting it up. I wish they would have done it against the Bucks last night. However, they didn't, and I think they'll bounce back here tomorrow night versus, I believe we play the Rockets, but I'm not really too sure. On this play, again, this is a screen here trying to get Derek White cutting to the basket. However, Kyle Anderson, a smart defender, leaks into the paint, trying to avoid an easy layup here by Derek White. Instead, Al Horford makes the pass cross court to Jaylen Brown. Now, obviously, in this position right here, you don't think Jaylen Brown would take this shot. It's a very good defense by Kyle Anderson, not only stopping the interior presence, but also kicking back out and protecting the three-point line. However, like I said, Jaylen has been really grinding his three-point shot, wants to be one of the best shooters in the NBA. And man, I'm telling you, he's getting that confidence. He's building that confidence where it's coming. He's coming, and he is only getting better. He's not even in his prime yet, I don't believe. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you think Jaylen is still getting better? Because personally, I think this game he's 13 from 13 for the free throw line. Dude, I'm telling you, this trainer he's working with, you can already see it is working. Here we go. JB still needing to work on his ball handling a little bit. Going to isolate versus Kyle Anderson. Someone he has confidence in. And watch this move. Isolating, driving, step back, pull up, stopping on a dime, and shooting over Kyle Anderson. This is just amazing work by JB, man. I'm telling you, I'm really telling you guys, I'm so excited for the future of JB because I don't think he's reached his potential yet. Now, before we get deeper into the film breakdown, do me a big favor, guys, and hit that like button. It helps out the channel so much. Let's see if we can get this video up to 100 likes. If we do get that to work, I will continue to post these videos going forward, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. You don't have to pay anything, and you're going to get unlimited Celtics coverage for the rest of the season, and that includes, film breakdowns. You got post-game shows, a podcast, pre-game live streams, post-game live streams, everything. Now, in this play specifically, we get Jaylen Brown faking like he's going to pull up for a three, instead driving by Kyle Anderson. Now you got one-on-one versus Naz Reid, a very, very good, solid interior defender, but it don't matter because Jaylen can finish over anyone. Now also, make sure you guys comment down below more film if you guys want more of these videos. Only if you guys comment down more film will I understand that you guys actually are liking the film reviews. This is a great hezzy by Jaylen Brown, by the way, man. Faking like he's going to take that three, driving in and finishing over a very good interior defender as well. Man, let's go. But like I said earlier, it's a tale of two halves. Jaylen Brown was unbelievable the first half, but then Jayson Tatum really helped secure this win. All right, here we go. Jayson Tatum going to get a screen here by Luke Cornett. What I want you guys to notice is Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, Jayson Tatum has to make a quick decision here right when he comes off the screen. You see how he's trying to fight over, right? But you're going to have the top of the key open. It's going to be open if and only if Karl-Anthony Towns is in a drop zone coverage. Now, what a drop zone coverage is when you have, for example, a screen like this and you're the center's defender, in this case, Luke Kornet's defender is Karl-Anthony Towns, he has, one of two things that he can do. He can step up and guard the three-point line, or he can drop back into the paint and prevent Jayson Tatum from shooting a three. And as you can see here, he drops back, guarding not the three-point line, the paint instead of the three, allowing Jayson Tatum to pull up in a wide open jumper. Guys, you can't do that. I understand the Celtics did it in the entirety of the finals versus Steph Curry, and look where that got us. When you're playing a guy like Jayson Tatum, Steph Curry, guys who can really shoot the ball well off screens and off the dribble, you do not want to play drop zone coverage. They got caught in it there, and I'm telling you, you cannot do that versus Jayson Tatum and the Celtics. Maybe Jaylen Brown, but not Jayson Tatum. Here we go, another example. Now this time, Anthony Towns is out of the game. Luke Kornet going to send him another screen. But what I want to show you guys here, Kyle Anderson, instead, they make their adjustment. Instead of playing that drop zone, let's press up off the screen. But now what this allows him to do is isolate and drive by. Now what this also creates is guys suffocating into the paint, trying to defend it. But watch this move by Jayson Tatum, and yes, you're going to have this guy come in. Maybe you throw a bounce pass to Luke Kornet and get an open layup. However, he is so crafty around the basket. Ready? Ooh, my God, that is amazing. This is such a beautiful play. I feel like Jayson Tatum being so good, a lot of these plays go underlooked nowadays, but that is amazing. Get your guy up in the air, Euro around him, and get a beautiful layup to go. I mean, this is next level type of basketball by Jayson Tatum. Okay, another beautifully drawn up play here by Joe Mazzulla. Again, Towns back into the game, gonna get a screen by Luke Kornet. We've seen this a lot in this game. What they've done, they've done a couple of different things. So they've done a drop zone, they've done where they press up, and now let's see what happens. So you're gonna get this initial screen by Luke Kornet, right? Now you're gonna see Karl-Anthony Towns try to step up. Instead of dropping back, he's going to step up, and then you have Jaylen Brown, an extra screener, coming in here and just trying to disrupt the play just oh so slightly. Now the reason to do this is because now that he's trying to fight through another screen here, what he wants to do is start getting to the sideline. So what he's going to do is force his way right? He's going to force right because he knows Jayson Tatum has the speed, the athleticism to drive right by him and get to the hoop. So Towns, trying to make up for that screen, is driving right? His goal is just to get here because Tatum is probably going to drive right to the basket, but instead, Tatum, step back three, unbelievable. So we've seen a screen turn into three different outcomes. You had the wide open three at the top of the key because of drop zone coverage. We had them switch from a drop zone coverage to a press up by Kyle Anderson, gets blown by a beautiful finish by Jayson Tatum. And then on this play specifically, we see again an extra screen come in from Jaylen Brown. You see Towns trying to force him to the baseline, but instead Tatum with the versatility step back three, absolutely game-changing ability to score from anywhere on the floor. And again, we were searching for this matchup all day long. A little bit slower on his feet is Karl-Anthony Towns compared to guys like McDaniels and Anderson and even Nickeil Alexander-Walker, especially, and Edwards here. But again, isolation basketball. I know a lot of fans don't love this style, but when you're down by 5, you need a bucket. Sometimes this is the way to go. And we get a signature sidestep three here by Jayson Tatum, an unbelievable shot as well, keeping us alive in this game. I don't know how we won. We were down by 9 with roughly 4 minutes of play left, and it seemed all but over. But man, Jayson Tatum, like I said before, Jaylen carried the first half, but Tatum, oh my God, was massive in the second half. And one of my favorite plays of the day here, well, there was two of my favorite plays. The missed free throw by Jayson Tatum, rebound by Derek White. That one was huge. But then on this play, they don't show it, but we get a steal by Jrue Holiday, brings it up the court. Jayson Tatum does a good job filling the lane instead of driving like everyone else. Actually steps back to the three-point line. Jrue Holiday reads it perfectly as everyone else is driving up the floor here. Wide open, takes his time with it, pulls up an open three. I mean, guys, this is the dagger right here as well. And you can see on his face, Jaylen Brown already celebrating, loving it. This is why I love these two guys, man. They actually, I feel like it's a new aura around the Celtics this year where these guys actually are enjoying playing together. Jaylen Brown already celebrating pre-shot. unbelievable play, man. And you see how JB is not complaining. Yes, he scored 27 points in the first half and like 8 in the second half. Really slowed down. Tatum took it over. But listen, he is so goddamn happy. You can see Drew Holiday screaming. You can see Al Horford pumped up. You can see TD Garden going crazy. This is the energy we need, man, and we love this energy. You look at Jayson Tatum's face. He is absolutely amazed. Not amazed, but he is a dog. Look at this. Hey, the face of a dog. He needed to win this game. He wanted to win the game. And at the end of the day, he wasn't leaving this arena with a L. Guys, this team is extremely good. And now, I know saying that after what seemed to be like a 50-point loss last night versus the Bucks, I know it's terrible. But they needed rest. I'm happy they got rest last night. We weren't going to win that game to start. The Bucks were 4 losses out of the last 5, and they needed to prove to not only themselves but to the world that they were still a contender this season. The Bucks need that win so bad. The Celtics, yes, look terrible, but they will bounce back. That was not the Celtics that we're used to seeing, and that will not continue. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be a post-game breakdown, or the podcast might be coming out tomorrow morning as well, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.